I'm quite determined to make your weird snorting sound, Mom. There we go. So we are working on what will be a yarn storage basket for some of my smaller weight 2 skeins. So I'm doing this in what I believe is called a linen stitch. You have stitch, chain, stitch, chain, stitch, chain, and then when you come back you do a stitch into the chain and then skip. I'm working double strand. This is I think they've discontinued. This was the old Craft Smart kind of yarn that they had at Michael's. I bought a massive skein. It's been in the stash for a very long time because it's quite coarse. I mean, even for an acrylic yarn, it's quite coarse. So I haven't wanted to use it for much of anything. Mambo, don't do that, please. Weird old man. Now you've made me lose my train of thought. Anyway, I have a similar color in a much softer texture already, so I wasn't actually expecting this project to be using quite this much yarn, but then I guess it is a fairly large basket. So I'm doing 14 rounds of this one, so I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Okay, so I actually only just have one more row that I need to go before I will do 2 rows of single crochet. Where's that one? 1 row of single crochet and then chains around to get to the handles. This was a improvised pattern that I had done, well, I guess that's getting to be a couple years ago now, a year? Something like that. Well, this is for, I hang them from the wall. Just because I came to a realization that the yarn that I'm going to be putting in here is good quality yarn in proper quantities for actually making what I want to make out of it. So it doesn't need to be effectively destashed or used up to the same degree as some of the other ones that I've got here. But it's not in a proper storage situation currently. But with this it will be. Going up to the next round here. Come here, you. Of course, this gives me the fun of the last time I would have used this skein was before I had fully come to realize my preference for outside pull. So the inside is already partially collapsed, so I wound from that onto a spool, which is coming from this side, where there's the skein proper is on this side with the on the spinner. Right now it looks like a pile of spaghetti on the spinner, but it's not getting tangled just yet, so should be fine. So the basic form of this basket was just to make a straight chain, which I then just worked box increase until I had a rectangle. Then I did a back loop only round, a couple rounds just for the lower part of the side for stability reasons, and then into the linen stitch. Fluffy Dog is now going to attempt to convince my spouse that he has not eaten, even though he has in fact been fed. Hope springs eternal from a dog. my older child is somewhat absorbed in reading books right now, so I'm letting him have a bit of an extension on bedtime temporarily, so he can continue to read for a bit. Nope. All done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a little hungry.
You're a little hungry? Okay, so if there's any more of your mashed potatoes in that bowl there, you can have some more. There is also more in the pot on the kitchen counter.
Is there still turkey?
The turkey is in the fridge. You can get some out and have some if you want. It's on a pan on the lower shelf.
I think I ate all the mashed potatoes in my bowl.
Mm.
You said that one small mashed potatoes.
Yeah, in the pot.
I see them. Are you filming?
Yes, I am. It's okay, John. You can eat at the table.
It's not as big.
Well, right now I've got it pointed at my work, so you're not in the field of view right now. So
It's fine here.
I'd prefer you sit at the table, or at least on the brown couch. I'll just knock off. No, that's fine.
go to bed now.
Okay, good night.
Night.
I'll come tuck you in after I'm done filming this, okay? I love you. That's a good kid. And that is also how I managed to go through 10 pounds of potatoes in 3 meals. Assuming they even last that long. The ironic thing is I actually have several recipes for using leftover mashed potatoes. It almost never happens. Is it entirely necessary for you to lay down on top of my yarn strand, Mumble? It's a good thing I love you. You are somewhat ridiculous sometimes, Mr. Dog. need to stop about here because I need to go hunt for a notion and tuck the child in. So, I'll see you tomorrow.